Oh, it's a point of contact so that parents can come in, say hello to their teachers, get quick feedback, maintain a rapport, or start a rapport if we haven't talked to each other yet, and just communicate and I guess establish and maintain a point of communication.
Well, parent-teacher conferences are a great opportunity, to put a name to a face, so when students are going home and they say, oh, Mrs. Schofield did this, Mrs. Schofield did that, now they can see what Mrs. Schofield looks like. It's an opportunity for us to make contact so that we can, give an update for the first quarter and see how things are going and work together to see if there's anything we can do to make sure our students are doing the best job they possibly can.
Well, I believe the point of parent-teacher conferences is to get to know the teacher who will be and preparing him for his future and knowing what pathway he wants to make later on down the road. I think parent-teacher conferences are very important because it's that parent and teacher communication piece that also helps the child later on to understand that it's not just the school versus the home, but it's a connection between the two.
I think it's so we can see how our kids are doing and how the teachers interact with our children, and do they see the same things in them that we see.
But it is so important to see how the kids are doing in their actual, because I mean, my guys come home and sometimes they're like, everything's good, everything's fine, but they don't tell me everything. I have to drag it out of them. So it's just so nice to hear from them, especially on a personal side, to hear what they really think of, our kids and how they're doing. And it's just so important to see face to face and hear from them. And I mean, I know it's so hard nowadays with everybody working and, sometimes you just can't get here. But I mean, it's just so nice to just see face to face.
Again, it comes back to that connection, putting a face with the name, and both for them and for myself. So that is super important to me.
The point of parent-teacher conferences are to make a personal connection between home and school and to make sure that everyone's on the same page, because I think emails sometimes a lot can get misconstrued and we rely too much on impersonal interaction.